Y'all see that cat over there laughing, man? It's always me and Pop. We always over here on this couch. We over here on YouTube. Y'all come check us out. Let's get into this next video.
Oh my mama.
Come on now.
On my hood.
Yep.
I look fly. Oh Lord, oh Lord.
Come on now.
I look good.
That's what he say. Yo. He say he look good, y'all.
Touch my swag.
He said, don't touch my swag.
I wish you would.
I wish you would. Don't mess with my swag.
Oh my mama.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So I read an article today that said the majority of home buyers these days are single women. First things first, women, kudos on that. Very, very proud of you guys. Men, we have to catch up. I have thoughts on why that is, but I would love to know your thoughts too. Personally, as a realtor licensed in Maryland and DC, majority of my clients are actually single women too, so I see that firsthand. What I've seen generally is women tend to be more on it. They tend to be, better.
So I'm just gonna stop the simp and the pandering right here. Women don't tend to be more on it. Women tend to be more led. They like to follow. So if they get out here and they hear a bunch about
Hold on, no. Don't speak by that. You need to say that again. Women like to be what?
women like to be led, and they
say that to me one more time for the people in the back.
Women like to be led, and they more followers than or anything. So what it is that women get out here and listen to social media, keep telling them that you missing the boat because you ain't a homeowner. Yet they don't tell women you don't have nobody to put in that home because you don't have a family.
Established mentally, financially, sometimes to be in the mind state of building wealth through real estate. Men, I have some single men that are clients of mine, but for the most part, it seems to be the women that are on it. Is this what you see? Is this what you think?
So this is also why I don't like pandering and weak dudes like him, right? Okay, so what do numbers and statistics say? Men still make the most. Men are still doing the most as far as real estate, whatever it may be. So even though you're talking about single women buying homes, most of these homes they buying are already owned by whom? Men. This is why I don't like panderers and I don't like simps.
And then as men, we don't need to have and be a homeowner in order for it to validate who we are. That's y'all problem.
Don't miss that part. I don't need to be a homeowner in certain things that society say that I need for me to be validated as a man. But
right.
there's some women, you do feel like you need these things for you to be validated as a woman in society today.
Absolutely correct.
We don't care about the BS. Please don't listen to panderers like him.
I would love to hear your thoughts. Let's talk about it.
That's simp 101.
I think it's the truth.
I think you're a simp.
My mortgage went up $1,000 and I am not okay.
Talk to him,
So
sister.
let me tell you guys.
Tell the simp.
For the longest time, people be screaming from the hilltop, home ownership is not it. Like,
We
don't
gonna make
rush,
it short.
don't rush.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it short. Now she said what she just said about it went up $1,000. Now hold on. If you got a husband, you got a man, you would have already known. Let's keep this thing real. Because I'm gonna read this paperwork or whatever, because I'm gonna know whether or not I'm gonna be spending another $1,000 in a minute.
Now we gonna let her talk. And now it gonna make sense about everything that he just said.
And I will just be like, I don't understand it because I'm literally chilling, like cheaper than rent. I was bamboozled. So let me tell y'all what they do not tell y'all about real estate. So they do an analysis every year from, at least with the mortgage that I got, right? And so they did an analysis and basically my mortgage increased by $1,000. And I asked them why. And they were like, something about my house is a new build. And so I guess they charged me for the tax.
Now I want everybody to catch why I told Pop earlier I wanted to keep it short. because I knew I was finna run right back into the segue of what he was trying to say. So, Pop, you just said if she had a man, he would have read through the contract to understand where we are. What did she just say? She just said it was something and something and something about I have a new bill. Where with a man in your life, he would have already been able to tell you, Mama, this might not be the best house for us to buy, because if this property don't go up a certain amount in a certain amount of time, we classify it as a new build, and we don't have no equity in this home. We gonna let her keep talking.
There it is.
But we just wanted to point out how what you said earlier was exactly where we was going.
Is when it was just the land for 2 years, then after year 2 they add the taxes with the house actually on it, and they were like, yeah, your builder is supposed to tell you. They didn't. They didn't. And so I asked them, can I sell the house? And they were like, there's no equity in it. You guys see me smiling, but come next month, I'm literally going to be in tears because $1,000 extra a month, I legit want to move back home and live with my parents. But I don't have that option. I'm sick. I'm sick. Honestly, don't buy a house if you're single. Buy a house when there's 2 incomes coming in, because baby.
Let's not
In a nice way, she's saying, don't buy a home if you ain't got no husband.
Come on now.
If you ain't got no man, if you ain't got no family, that is not what you need to be doing.
What she say?
You need a man.
She said, don't buy no house if you're single. But y'all thinking that single
That it's
home
a flex because you buying it.
It's gonna flex and it's gonna validate you, right?
But she missed
But
a
she
whole
was like-
part of the contract that would have told her that in a few years this tax would have kicked in based off of this new bill. And he was like, oh, the builders were supposed to tell you that. Of course they didn't tell you that, because they knew you was a woman and you wasn't gonna pay attention to that. You so
Thank you.
focused on shooting your damn TikToks and your Instagram.
Come on.
And your Facebook's
Come on.
acting like you flexing and
Like you
acting like
flexing.
you stunting.
Yeah. And
That you ain't reading the fine
You
print.
read the fine print. And you realize now, so now you trying to give some women some advice. Whatever y'all do, don't you go out here and ain't nobody but you and you buy no doggone freaking house. She let y'all know. She let it be real now at this point. Y'all gonna get screwed. That was she trying to let y'all know. And she said, trying to let you know again, you
I'd
know
have been
what?
better off if I'd had a man.
Come on now. Whoop, there it is.
Back into the episode. Here we
You
go.
gonna need it.
What you doing today, girl?
Sometimes my business ain't
Sometimes
your
my
business.
business ain't your business.
Oh, okay.
So don't be asking me that what I'm doing. Could I have my business to myself sometimes? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
One of the most unexpected, worst parts of becoming a homeowner is the realization that people like plumbers, electricians, appliance maintenance people, landscapers, they will all have you in a chokehold, whether you like it or not. You are at their mercy. They don't even need to be nice to you in order for them to get your business. It is harder to get a call back from a landscaper than it is a man. You are at the mercy of their pricing.
She said
Hold on,
it's
say that,
hold
say
on.
that. Go tell
She
her.
said it's harder to get a call back from a landscaper than it is a man. But this is also why when you go into home ownership, you should be doing it with a man, because men deal with other men. We've said this before in other episodes. There's nothing more well equipped than another man to deal with another man. You can be the most toughest, roughest, most gangstest woman that you think you can be. You will never garner the respect of another man like another man.
No.
It don't matter what you say.
No.
So she just sat here and told you, basically, if I'd have had a man, these conversations would be going differently. And if ain't nobody told her, I'm telling her as a married man myself behind this camera, the conversations would go differently if you had me leading them than you leading them. They would go differently if it was me speaking than you speaking.
Guess what? So all them people that they forget this about men. So all them people that you say that you need, y'all do realize that in most cases, the men, they got a guy for that. Or if they don't, they know another guy that's got a guy for that. So you don't get screwed.
Let the church Say amen.
their scheduling, their availability, all of that stuff, and you just gotta take it.
Listen.
Listen,
Okay. Can I vent to y'all just real quick? I'm tired of being a homeowner. I am tired of being a homeowner. I'm tired of people telling me owning a home is the best investment you could ever have. I do believe that to be true. That don't change the fact that I'm tired of being a homeowner. I'm tired of the problems that it come with. I'm tired of all the responsibility, hanging on my shoulders. I miss renting. I feel like I had more freedom with renting. Now, I know when you rent, you're paying month to month and all that money is going down the drain. It's not going towards nothing. It's not invested in nothing. I know that. And I don't care. I thought about it so much. Selling my house and going back to live with my mother. Because why not? I don't have kids. I don't have a man. I don't have any drama that I would bring my mama. And I can pay all her bills. Mind you, my mama still live in the projects and income-based housing. She doesn't pay rent anyway. We'll be over there living like kings and queens. Jesus Christ.
So, at the end of the day, what did she just say? I don't want this responsibility because it's not two people. She said, I can go back to my mama's where I can sit and we can live off of this subsidized housing. Basically, so we can ball till we fall.
This thing is actually there's more responsibility
than what I wanted.
Than what I actually wanted when I signed up. And it's amazing how when we do this,
and
it's
she's
amazing
saying,
how multiple women that really say, they said the same thing. They're like, dude, y'all stupid.
I should have had two people. Now, I want to tell y'all something, people. As we shot this episode, I could have went and found way more women who was online complaining about this.
Same thing.
Reality is this, and let me tell you what you didn't hear now 3 of the ladies on this episode say. I need a man. Every last one of them said another person, 2 people, 2 incomes. Nobody just accepted I need a man. Because you don't never hear us talking about we don't need women. Most men believe we need women. I'm a married man. I need women. I need them for everything they bring along this journey as we try to build productive members of society. But we just listened to 3 women, and guess what the common denominator was?
That's it.
I'm tired. And the reason some things done went the way they done went,
that's right,
is because I ain't had no man.
I'm going to say this at the end, y'all. One of our favorite lines from the movie.
You been what?
You been had.
You been what?
You been hoodwinked.
You been what?
You been led astray.
You been what?
You been run amok. So you better always remember that, because that's exactly what happened. Yeah, all of them got the same complaint. You realize with the first thing I said, you been had.
You realizing your eviction rates is up. You being able to sell these homes at a loss. I found several young ladies that I didn't even put into the episode that pretty much said they gonna take a loss on the home by selling it within the first year after they realize what this entails and what that come with. When the water heater break down, you got to pay to fix it. If that's $1,300, you need $1,300. Or you going to take cold showers.
Remember that you do.
They not telling these women what's going to happen. And say it again, because you doing it by yourself. So when that water heater go out, man, by yourself, you need $1,300 so you can fix it. Or it's cold showers. Or you're going to be taking showers at the gym.
If your refrigerator break, guess who got to fix it?
You need a new $800-900 for a new refrigerator.
If your air go out, who got to fix it?
You going to have to fix it. You gonna need another $8 to $9,000 for a new air conditioner unit.
Who going out there and cut that grass?
You gonna do it, or you gonna pay landscaping, or you better hope you got an HOA and they terrible.
Oh, and I got one more for you. So what happened when my car break?
Then you gonna need a you gonna need a mechanic, or you gonna need to tow it somewhere. And when you tow it somewhere, it could be just as simple as your battery terminal wasn't even tight enough. But if you had a man and a husband who would go outside and he checked that for you, he could have told you before you towed that car down there that the only thing that was wrong with it was you needed a battery terminal that was tight enough. I know I'm a married man, so when these problems happen, I go outside and I check that before I worry about the next step.
But now you want to try to say you don't need a man. Okay.
Whoop, there it is. Hey, look, it's me and Pop.
The video proves differently.
You just heard what he said. The video proved differently. It's me and Pop. We over here on the couch. We over here on YouTube. Y'all come check us out.